Beautifully played, just angled away using the pace that's on the surface. Nothing that Saqib Mahmood could do. He's pretty wide at third man.
Yeah, touch of class on this shot here. Tight to the stumps, not a huge amount of room to play with. Frustration.
Said earlier, they've tried quite a lot of options in the first 5 overs, rotating the bowlers, a lot of slow balls as well. A lot of slow balls. Indication they think the pitch is good. They've had to change the length a little bit and the pace. So field comes in. Wicket is tight, extra cover is tight. Want to try and bowl as many overs to Hafiz as they can. Missed the darts and table tennis last night, Ebbs. Conspicuous by your absence.
I went for a full-on duvet day yesterday. I hardly moved. It was like a stretch to get up and put the kettle on. One of those days of just pure chillage. But tonight, Nick, quiz night run by Bumble. Which team are you going to be on?
Not sure I'll be on anyone's, because they'll realise I've got no chance of answering it, unless it's about lawnmowers or something like that. I've got half a chance. I'm not sure Bumble knows too much about lawnmowers. Says he's got a hater. Not where intended, but it'll go pretty quickly down to fine leg for 4. Again, looked like another slow ball attempt at 75 miles an hour. So England continually trying to mix the pace up. Just getting punished a little bit. Yeah, just a slow ball.
Yeah, not quite clear what was trying to be executed here. If it was the slow ball bouncer, it didn't get up, it just held in the pitch.
Brilliantly played, very controlled and.
पिछले 50 सालों की तरह हम ऐसी ही खुशियां बांटते रहेंगे. Peak Friends, spread the joy.
अब चाहे कोई सा भी हो नेटवर्क और कोई भी नंबर, इजी पैसा ऐप से अपने नंबर पे लोड करके पाएं 50% कैशबैक. पाकिस्तान की नंबर 1 पेमेंट्स ऐप पे एवरी मोबाइल नंबर इज वेलकम.
बड़ी तेजी से बनाए, दाग भी निकलेंगे तेजी से. नया सर्फ एक्सेल 100% मुश्किल दाग निकाले ज्यादा तेज. सर्फ एक्सेल आपकी तरह सॉलिड. अमरीली स्टील्स.
3 from 4. What do you reckon, Wazim?
It's an ideal start for Pakistan, especially the opening partnership. They have been struggling with the opening partnership, 50 plus in first 6 overs. And the skipper is looking good. Babar 43 of 35.
Oh, that's hit hard. Yeah, that is brilliant placement as well. He's so quick onto that back foot.
Now the boundary is on 47, is looking good. In good nick. Slightly short delivery, picked up a gap between mid-wicket and mid-on. And ball raced away to the boundary. 6th for Babar Azam. 92 for 1 now, Pakistan.
That was really floated up from Rashid. And that is put away nicely yet again. 50 up for Babar Azam, #1 ranked T20 batsman in the world. And he's showing us exactly why.
14th 50. Babar Azam, 51 of 37 with 7 fours. Second boundary in a row in this over. Flighted delivery outside off stump. And played it with the spin.
He's tried to bowl that into the surface. Sam Billings does well. He's had to come in because that's such a big boundary.
Good over this for Pakistan. 10 overs already from it. This is the second 4 in a row. Flighted delivery outside off stump. And he picked up that gap perfectly. He raises his bat. 52 now.
Not your best, Adil Rashid, but you get away with it.
That was a freebie. And if he's missed the chance there, he's on 5 now, Hafiz.
At the front of the hand. Another excellent over from Pakistan.
जर्म से दिफा का एक अहम तरीका है 12 हाथ धोना। ब्यूटी सोप्स के मुकाबले सेफगार्ड जर्म्स को हाथ में वापस आने से महफूज करता है। 12 हाथ धोए, सेफ रहें।
कुरकुरे का नया तूफानी मिर्च, मिर्ची का पंच विद कड़ाकेदार क्रंच।
Introducing Peak Free's Choco Lava. Peak Free's Choco Lava. Bigger and chunkier.
गार्नियर मेन एक्नो फाइट सोप के मुकाबले में 99.9% पिंपल्स को खत्म करे तो फिर एक्नी, ब्लैक हेड्स, ऑयली स्किन को करो नॉकआउट। नया गार्नियर मेन एक्नो फाइट।
आपकी तरह सॉलिड अमरीली स्टील्स।
तुम गिरना अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते, इसलिए नए सर्विस टायर्स बनते हैं यूरोपियन स्टैंडर्ड्स के मुताबिक जर्मन टेक्नोलॉजी से। ग्रिप सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी।
Here's a young Barry Manilow.
Easy coming back to the point with the new ball. I noticed today there were about a lot more slow balls than usual from the England fast bowlers. And I think obviously the idea with the new ball is to hit the seam early on, at least first 4 overs, get the wickets. You're not going to get wickets with the back of the hand slow balls. And I think that's where they went wrong.
How do you like how would you have liked the sort of only having 1 over in the power play as well? Guy Morgan changed the bowlers every single over, pretty much. Well, as you obviously always do. Oh, good shot. He's picked that up beautifully.
What a shot from Hafiz. Massive 6. And that brings up his 2,000 runs in T20 international cricket. He's the second Pakistani to do so. Look at that shot from the meat of the bat for the maximum. Batting coaches happy.
There's a lot of games in international T20. Obviously players in domestic T20, in the IPL, whatever league you play in, you rack up a lot of games. There's not a lot of international T20s, or not as much. Been around a long, long time, has Hafiz.
A lot of pressure on Hafiz and Malik. A lot of criticism on Misbah and Babar and co because they think they should be playing Haider Ali instead of one of them. But they got to prove themselves, especially in the middle overs. So far, as an ideal start from Hafiz. Umpire is having a look at the ball. It's okay. Let's get on with it.
Picked that back of a length ball up really well. Head off is up. Protection is out on the leg side. Goes again with the short ball, not hit as well this time. Whereas how would you have gone when you only had one over in the power play and then you changed and a different bowler every single time?
It is difficult, no doubt. You need at least 2 overs. I'll get back to it after this leading run scores for Pakistan. Shoaib Malik top of the ladder. 2,309 runs, averaging 30, just over 31. Hafiz 2,000, just got to 2,000 runs, averaging 25.35. Umar Akmal is there. Babar Azam is in good nick, the skipper. Back to your question, Kizi. It is difficult for a bowler, especially under these conditions. The weather is a bit cold out there. It takes you over at least 2 hours to warm up. Mahmood bowling his second over. Ali 1 for 10. 3 overs, 28 runs.
And that's normally the bank, especially here at Old Trafford. This is what Owen Morgan does. Takes a bit of time out of the game to speak to his bowlers. He wants a change of plan. See if we can work out what's coming. Third man back, fine leg back, mid-on has come up. You think then it's going to be short balls into the surface.
That's a plan against Hafiz. He's very good on against short pitch bowling. He's got 3 men back for him. Fine leg, square leg, man at mid wicket.
Yeah, the field now changes again. I said short balls into the surface. I'm not sure where you'd bowl them if you weren't bowling them into the surface.
Sorry.
K&N's Bakery, oven fresh goodness. बस 10 मिनट रखिए, निकालिए और कीजिए गर्मा गर्म enjoy. K&N's Bakery, oven fresh goodness.
तेज ये हाथ चलाए, तेज सब कुछ करे.
बड़ी तेजी से बनाए, दाग भी निकलेंगे तेजी से. नया सर्फ एक्सेल 100% मुश्किल दाग निकाले ज्यादा तेज. सर्फ एक्सेल.
सुपर नहीं तो 4G नहीं. जैज़ सुपर 4G, पाकिस्तान नंबर 1 नेटवर्क. दुनिया को बता दो.
आपकी तरह सॉलिड. अमरीली स्टील्स.
Total. Full toss, played towards mid-on, into the gap. They probably come back for 2. No, they're going to settle for 1. One of the best fielders in the England side, Jordan.
Been at his best today, Rashid. The odd ball, the odd rank full toss. Again, onto that back foot. Man who knows this ground so well, David Lloyd, our own Bumble, was talking about spinners. You've got to have the courage as a leg spinner to take pace off the ball. Rashid is bowling quicker and quicker. Someone like Parkinson, when he bowls well here in domestic cricket, he bowls it really slow.
They're picking him up as well. Babar Azam and Hafiz. He's got slip in place for Babar, who's on 56, well set.
Into the leg side, just picks out Billings, simple catch.
Important wicket for England, set batsman gone. Pakistani skipper Babar Azam.
तेज ये हाथ चलाए, तेज सब कुछ करे.
बड़ी तेजी से बनाए, दाग भी निकलेंगे तेजी से. नया सर्फ एक्सेल 100% मुश्किल दाग निकाले ज्यादा तेज. सर्फ एक्सेल.
कुरकुरे का नया तूफानी मिर्च, मिर्ची का पंच विद कड़ाकेदार क्रंच।
टपाल दानेदार दे बेहतरीन रंग, खुशबू और जायका।
मुझे मिस कर रही थी ना?
जी नहीं, तुम्हारे दोस्त होंगे नहीं, सोचा मैं ही कंपनी दे दूं।
100 दोस्त तो मैं अब यूं ही बना लूंगी।
तो फिर चलती रहे तुम, मैं और एक कप चाय। टपाल दानेदार।
डैंड्रफ वापस आ गया तो शैम्पू बदलना छोड़ो, हेड एंड शोल्डर्स का बकायदा इस्तेमाल करें। खुश्की के जर्म्स पर असर 100% तक खुश्की मिटाए और लौटने से रोके, कंधे से बोझ हटा दे। हेड एंड शोल्डर।
बस मिलाओ *506# फॉर जैज वीकली सुपर मैक्स। सुपर नहीं तो 4G नहीं, पाकिस्तान नंबर 1 नेटवर्क। दुनिया को बता दो।
तुम गिरना अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते, इसलिए नए सर्विस टायर्स बनते हैं यूरोपियन स्टैंडर्ड्स के मुताबिक जर्मन टेक्नोलॉजी से। ग्रिप सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसे।
इसमें मजा दूध अंडे का आए, जो भी खाए खस्ता पाए, ये चाय को 4 चांद लगाए। बिस्कोनी चाय वाला बिस्कुट।
बस मिलाओ *506# फॉर जैज वीकली सुपर मैक्स। सुपर नहीं तो 4G नहीं, पाकिस्तान नंबर 1 नेटवर्क। दुनिया को बता दो।
Starts with a wronger.
Three runs from the over so far and 1 wicket. This is a very important part of the game for Pakistan. Ideal start, 112 for 2, 12.5 overs. Settle for 1 brilliant over from Adil Rashid, 4 runs from it, 1 wicket.
टपाल दानेदार दे बेहतरीन रंग, खुशबू और जायका।
मुझे मिस कर रही थी ना?
जी नहीं, तुम्हारे दोस्त होंगे नहीं, सोचा मैं ही कंपनी दे दूं।
100 दोस्त तो मैं अब यूं ही बना लूंगी।
तो फिर चलती रहे तुम, मैं और एक कप चाय। टपाल दानेदार।
सिंधी बिरयानी, बलोची सब्जी, चिकन छोले, पाकिस्तान।
बस मिलाओ *506# फॉर जैज वीकली सुपर मैक्स। सुपर नहीं तो 4G नहीं, पाकिस्तान नंबर 1 नेटवर्क। दुनिया को बता दो।
डैंड्रफ वापस आ गया तो शैम्पू बदलना छोड़ो, हेड एंड शोल्डर्स का बकायदा इस्तेमाल करें। खुश्की के जर्म्स पर असर 100% तक खुश्की मिटाए और लौटने से रोके, कंधे से बोझ हटा दे। हेड एंड शोल्डर।
आपकी तरह सॉलिड अमरीली स्टील्स।
Bumble's got a Twitter battle going on between aftershave, yours and Shane Warne's. Who's winning at the moment, Bumble?
63% Akram is in lead. Sorry, Bonnie.
A long way to go yet. Bumble Cricket on Twitter. Go and vote for your favourite aftershave. Anyway. Punish myself for saying that, actually. I abused myself on Twitter for that last bit of commentary. Well, after Babar Azam has gone, who's going to just up the ante?
One of them at least. Hafiz is well in, he's on 16 of 12. They got to go 6 and over at least till the 15 or 16 overs. Slow ball, didn't pick it up. Inside edge, no run. He's 1 of 3, Shoaib Malik.
10 runs per over from here gets you to 182. Say that's a minimum. England's powerful batting lineup. When you're a senior player in the side and there's young players or young batsmen in particular, you have to make sure you perform. That's what Jimmy Anderson, Stuart Broad do time in, time out in Test cricket. Got to be doing the business. On is up and it just gets over.
2 runs. Next batsman in. Iftikhar Ahmed. He's 29 years of age. He's a power hitter. He can do some damage, no doubt. 8 and over from here onwards can take Pakistan to 170. That's a good total, any kind of pitch. Pakistan's bowling attack.
A chance for Lewis Gregory. Talk about opportunities for the senior players in the Pakistan batting lineup. One for Lewis Gregory.
And come to think of it, England team is not young either. I mean, Saqib Mahmood is 23 and Tom Curran is 25 and Banton is 21. The rest are kind of 30 and just under 30.
Whether he saw the paddle or not.
क्या ये दाग रगड़े बिना निकलेंगे? तो हो जाए मुकाबला रगड़ा वर्सेस नया एरियल तगड़ा।
नया और पहले से बेहतर एरियल जिसका डबल एक्शन फॉर्मूला करे गहराई से सफाई सिर्फ एक धुलाई में।
K&N's free home delivery. ऑर्डर के लिए कॉल करें 0800 11156। क्लब मेंबर्स घर बैठे पूरे पॉइंट्स हासिल करें। Safe and healthy chicken delivered.
पिछले 50 सालों की तरह हम ऐसी ही खुशियां बांटते रहेंगे। Peak Friends, spread the joy.
Sindhi biryani, balochi saji, chicken chole, Pakistan.
जर्म से दिफा का एक अहम तरीका है 12 हाथ धोना। ब्यूटी सोप्स के मुकाबले सेफगार्ड जर्म्स को हाथ में वापस आने से महफूज करता है। 12 हाथ धोएं, सेफ रहें।
सुपर नहीं तो 4G नहीं। जैज सुपर 4G, पाकिस्तान नंबर 1 नेटवर्क। दुनिया को बता दो।
Probably will shift gears after 15 or 16 overs, what they don't want to do right now to lose wicket. If he's on 18 or 15. Shoaib Malik just walked out. He's 3 or 5.
Smash back straight like a tennis swat.
Much needed boundary for Pakistan. This is too predictable. Look at his front foot was going towards mid-on. He was giving himself room to play this shot or to play extra cover. Right in his arc. First boundary for 3 overs.
See that down the bottom. Strike rate by Fades for Hafiz. 103 in the power play. It's just gone, actually, which is around 140. In the middle overs, then at the death, 147. 125 in the middle, 147 at the death. It's going to be a key area, you think, for Pakistan going forward in T20 cricket. Who's got the power at the end? Be a wide.
They're aiming to tee off. Shoaib Malik, that was the idea. Saw mid-off up in the circle. He was trying to look to hit towards the extra cover and mid-off. Mahmood bowled it short and it was wide. So still 3 balls to go in the 15th over. 7 runs from it already.
Oh, another brilliant shot. Seen that before. Straight down the ground again. Anything short is just sitting up in the surface.
If you're bowling at this line, he'll hit you every time over mid-on or mid-off. Right there. Good shot from Hafiz. 12 runs from the over. So far, look at this. So, with this sort of field set, you have to follow the batsman. Don't give him room. Massive conference going on between the skipper and his bowler. Change of field maybe.
Remember the days, Wes, when you had to get your overs in a certain time? It seems like in T20 now that's just gone. It used to be a panic all the time to get round. If you got a wicket, it was a nightmare.
I think it was an hour and 10 minutes you have to finish your 20 overs even.
Good part of the game. The directed short ball that time, a lot straighter, gave him no width to hit with.
Introducing Peak Cream's Choco Lava. Peak Cream's Choco Lava. Bigger and chunkier.
अब चाहे कोई सा भी हो नेटवर्क और कोई भी नंबर, इजी पैसा ऐप से अपने नंबर पे लोड करके पाएं 50% कैशबैक। पाकिस्तान की नंबर 1 पेमेंट्स ऐप पे एवरी मोबाइल नंबर इज वेलकम।
कुरकुरे का नया तूफानी मिर्च, मिर्ची का पंच विद कड़ाकेदार क्रंच।
आपकी तरह सॉलिड अमरीली स्टील्स।
गार्नियर मेन एक्नो फाइट सोप के मुकाबले में 99.9% पिंपल्स को खत्म करे, तो फिर एक्नी, ब्लैक हेड्स, ऑयली स्किन को करो नॉकआउट। नया गार्नियर मेन एक्नो फाइट।
तुम गिरना अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते, इसलिए नए सर्विस टायर्स बनते हैं यूरोपियन स्टैंडर्ड्स के मुताबिक जर्मन टेक्नोलॉजी से। ग्रिप सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसे।
How do you see it shaping up, Bumble?
I think Pakistan are going really well, just 2 wickets down. Run rate is just short at 9 and over. So England in this last 5 overs, just to try and just keep a lid on it, round about 8 and over. Pakistan, if they have a really good 5 overs, they could be looking at 190.
Gave himself a little bit of room there. They're looking for 2. Oh, throw maybe just a fraction off. Bestos had a right meal of it there.
Do you know they've come through for 3? I'm not sure England have realised that. They've actually come through for 3. Well, Johnny Bairstow gets the ball. He drops the ball, he crashes into the stumps. Nobody's really watching. and they've actually sneaked through for another.
Well, a loose full toss there. Hafiz has dispatched it, and it's confirmed a no ball. This scoreboard is ticking nicely for Pakistan.
I'm going to retract that 190, could be 200 this. 11, well, from 2 deliveries so far. This is a no ball, above waist height. Ooh, right out of the middle. And it's a free hit, it gets worse.
A long conversation here between Morgan and Curran on the leg side. Well, he had protection on the leg side and he offered him plenty of width. Hafiz just ticking along nicely here.
Fair amount of clatter. 15 from the over.
Stump and then got one. He was able just to free the arms over extra cover. Just having a look at the field now. A few changes. One leg coming up into the ring. Mid on and mid off back, so the ball is expected to be fuller. Slower ball.
Just going to take you back to that sneak third. There's a run-out attempt. Johnny Bairstow gathers the ball. He gets into the stumps, clatters into the stumps. There's the ball. There's nobody bothering with the ball, should we? Yeah, we will. Adil Rashid, he stood there. He's just watched the ball. He could have gone and got that.
I think you were the only one who spotted it, Bumble. We were all a bit surprised by that one, maybe looking at the stumps. Right in the block hole there. Already 17 runs from the over so far. No ball as well. This is ticking into a big score.
Well, projected is 188. 2 wickets down, and this partnership is 37 from 22. Pakistan are motoring.
Short and right in the gap. He's got another one for
Super nahi to 4G nahi. Jazz Super 4G, Pakistan's #1 network. दुनिया को बता दो।
क्या ये दाग रगड़े बिना निकलेंगे? तो हो जाए मुकाबला रगड़ा वर्सेस नया एरियल।
मुझे तुम्हारा फ्यूचर रोशन नजर आ रहा है। जबरदस्त एडवेंचर्स, कामयाब बिजनेस और रोमांस।
हाँ, तुमने ये सब मेरे हाथ से पढ़ा है?
हाँ, मगर इससे नहीं डियर, इससे।
Red Bull gives you wings.
Camon 15, my camera phone, Techno.
K&N's, ताकि आपके प्यारों को मिलती रहे safe and healthy chicken.
आपकी तरह solid. Amreli Steels.
Introducing Peak Free's Choco Lava.
ज़्यादा chips और ज़्यादा thrill.
Peak Free's Choco Lava. Bigger and chunkier.
तुम गिरना अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते, इसलिए नए सर्विस टायर्स बनते हैं यूरोपियन स्टैंडर्ड्स के मुताबिक जर्मन टेक्नोलॉजी से। ग्रिप सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी.
Projected now is 194.
Well, they go back to Jordan. It's 2 overs so far. And that is a delicious shot. Full, and just picked it up with ease over the top.
Well, the old stages, look at these two. The 38-year-old and the 39-year-old. Jimmy Anderson's next door to be thinking of a comeback.
Yeah, this partnership now 47 off 24 deliveries. It's looking dangerous. And a wide. It's just a bit messy today from England. Haven't been able to execute the variation deliveries. Jordan didn't start the best opening as well. Bowled a couple of low full tosses. Missed the mark. Now again, just hasn't quite found the radar. We saw him actually bowl one. Just came out the back of the hand. It was a slower ball that just sort of slipped out. So maybe it just hasn't got the control yet. And again, another low full toss, which is eased into the gap. And they're going to pick up 2, and this they do. That brings up the 50 partnership of just 26 deliveries.
Well, you can see what England are trying to do, these variations, and one just there, 65 miles an hour, but it's a low full toss straight onto the bat. We've seen the slower bounce to the ball before, a wide. It's just not happening.
Yeah, John Lewis, the bowling coach. Got the wicket he was looking for. Shoaib Malik just drilled that straight to Owen Morgan, who takes an easy catch in the end. They needed that.
बड़ी तेजी से बनाए, दाग भी निकलेंगे तेजी से. नया सर्फ एक्सेल 100% मुश्किल दाग निकाले ज्यादा तेज. सर्फ एक्सेल.
अब चाहे कोई सा भी हो नेटवर्क और कोई भी नंबर, इजी पैसा ऐप से अपने नंबर पे लोड करके पाएं 50% कैशबैक. पाकिस्तान की नंबर 1 पेमेंट्स ऐप पे एवरी मोबाइल नंबर इज वेलकम.
हेड्स टेल्स, टॉस जीतना हमारे हाथ में नहीं, मगर कोरोना वायरस से जीतना हमारे हाथ में है.
बस साबुन से बार-बार हाथ धोएं. लाइफ बॉय और पाकिस्तान क्रिकेट कहते हैं, हाथों की हिफाजत पाकिस्तान की हिफाजत.
बेवक की भूख. I'm always ready.
हल्के फुल्के भूखे, हल्का फुल्का टक.
6,000 super battery fast charging. 6,000 always power on. Always power on.
Techno Mobile.
तुम गिरना अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते, इसलिए नए सर्विस टायर्स बनते हैं यूरोपियन स्टैंडर्ड्स के मुताबिक जर्मन टेक्नोलॉजी से.
Good stats there for 50 carts, just after 10 matches. Strike rate looks like he's busy. Hafiz now on 46 from 24 deliveries. It's important for Pakistan that he sees it through. Last thing that they will want is 2 new batsmen at the crease.
Chris Jordan maybe hasn't quite found the form today that he normally has, especially at the death. He can be really dynamic for England. Often we see those Yorkers, he nails them on the crease line. slower ball. Let's just have a look. A few players going back. Moeen Ali has gone back mid off as well, so we'd expect essentially some balls right in the block hole. And there it is.
And that's what he's looking to do. Decent pace, 87 miles an hour from Jordan.
Oh, Jimmy just chilling out under his sign on the Jimmy Anderson end. Also having a quick chat to Shan Masood.
पिछले 50 सालों की तरह हम ऐसी ही खुशियां बांटते रहेंगे. Peak Friends, spread the joy.
तुम गिरना अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते, इसलिए नए सर्विस टायर्स बनते हैं यूरोपियन स्टैंडर्ड्स के मुताबिक जर्मन टेक्नोलॉजी से. ग्रिप सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसे.
अब चाहे कोई सा भी हो नेटवर्क और कोई भी नंबर, इजी पैसा ऐप से अपने नंबर पे लोड करके पाएं 50% कैशबैक. पाकिस्तान की नंबर 1 पेमेंट्स ऐप पे एवरी मोबाइल नंबर इज वेलकम.
बिस्कुट नहीं बिस्किट.
मेरे दिल को करता है हिट, बिस्कुट नहीं बिस्कुट.
गार्नियर मेन एक्नो फाइट. सोप के मुकाबले में 99.9% पिंपल्स को खत्म करे, तो फिर एक्नी, ब्लैक हेड्स, ऑयली स्किन को करो नॉकआउट. नया गार्नियर मेन एक्नो फाइट.
Or thick outside edge, but protection. Well, we're getting to that time of day, Bumble. The lights have just ticked on, just past 3:30.
Yeah, night time. Night time up here in Manchester. It's 3:30. It's a lovely day now. Look at it. It's gorgeous. Clouds are high.
It's not as warm as you said it was.
Oh, it's a good temperature, isn't it? Rocketed up to about 16. It's lovely.
Well, he went early. Just a bit of touch and a deftness there from Hafiz, and he goes to his 50 in this game. 51 off just 26 balls. And you can see it means a lot. Good fist pump. And the team delighted for him.
Well, he's played really well, 51 from 26. 4 fours and 3 sixes. But again, it's one of those deliveries that England, you know what they're trying to do, hit the block hole, you're just a foot away from it. It's a lawful toss. A player that's well set, he's going to knock it away.
Well, that is the equal second fastest T20 against England, 50, sorry, against England in T20 cricket. And again, we've seen that shot a few times today, just a bit of width, and it's short, and he drills it back past mid-on. He's continuing.
Well, it's a really good pitch, is this. It's drier than that first one-day international, understandably. One-day international, T20. The moisture has gone out of it, it's coming on nicely, and that tells you. Top of the bounce, just stand there and whack it over mid-off. Moves on to 55, 174 for 3. They're on for 200.
Well, you feel Saqib has just got to get his line right here as well with the short ball. He's been hit 3 times in that region from Hafiz. It's giving him too much width. Able just to free the shoulders.
Highest T20 score by Pakistan against England, so that they're going unbelievably well. 175 for 3, just 3 down. Got a batsman well set, 56 from 28. 200.
The strike rate of 200 for Hafiz. Yeah, good ball. He's asking, but it looked like it was just drilled into the floor.
Oh, after a catch. It's bounced, hasn't it? David Mills, big David Mills, Bond. News of Bond, the name's Bond. Basildon Bond. We're having a look, soft signal. Let's have a look. Not a... It's hit the floor, hasn't it?
Yeah, gut was just that it went straight in. He just drilled it into the floor.
Okay, I'll show you what. Thanks, Mark. Okay, Matt. Yeah, okay, Matt, yeah. Ready to make the decision, and the decision is not out.
Well, I think the only person who was excited or even thought there was anything in it was Saqib Mahmood. Straight into the floor, confirmation that it's not out. Well, full. They're looking to take the quick single. In the end, a quick question is being asked. It's all happening. Bairstow just did the cleaning up, threw the stumps down as well. We'll just have a quick look at this one. Yeah, they've reviewed it. It's going upstairs.
So review first up, I think, for LBW.
Third umpire. Yeah, it's a fair delivery. Front on spin vision, please, Mark. Front on spin fees, please.
Yeah, just queuing it up.
Thank you.
Rolling through away, slowly, please.
Okay, yeah, just... Yes. Can we go straight to Ultra Edge, please, Mark? And stop there. Onto the pad. Yeah, there's a clear gap there when the ball's going past the bat. If we can go to ball tracking, please. Pitching in line. Impact is outside, so we are not out for... David, you can stick with your decision of not out for the LBW. If we can now go to side on for the run out.
Super nahi to 4G nahi. Jazz Super 4G. Pakistan's #1 network. Duniya ko bata do.
The bat's grounded there. If you could just rock, please. Bat's grounded behind the line when the bails are taken off. I'm ready to make my decision. And the decision is not out.
Well, it was all happening there for 30 seconds. Both decisions confirmed not out. Iftikhar Ahmed, though, might have had his heart in his mouth for a moment. That was a really good throw from Johnny Bairstow. End of that over. Yeah, it's end of the over. So much confusion. 177 for 3.
I'm always in control.
कुरकुरे का नया तूफानी मिर्च, मिर्ची का पंच विद कड़ाकेदार क्रंच।
Red Bull gives you wings.
K&N's free home delivery. Order के लिए call करें 0800 11156. Club members घर बैठे पूरे points हासिल करें. Safe and healthy chicken delivered.
Cindy, biryani. Balochi saji.
Runs has gone at 10s. And he is still going for runs. That one not directly out the middle, but he got plenty of it. Another maximum for Hafiz.
And a terrific start to the over. Puts the bowler right under pressure. 18 fours, 5 sixes in this innings for Pakistan. Look at the feed, 62 from 29.
Here's a slower ball bouncer. Too short. Plenty of time to pick his gap. Well, he's dropping fine leg back and bringing up mid-off. Moeen Ali is coming into the ring. Oh, he's gone for the run-out opportunity in the end. Hafiz comfortably home. Little nervous moment there.
On a pitch as good as this, and you understand England's variations. Now that's perfect, absolutely right, but there's been that many have been scoring opportunities.
If Hafiz till T20 World Cup in 2021.
Just thinking back through this innings and the times that we've been on commentary, and you're thinking, well, if you play really well, it's 170. Then you get a really good over, or they could get 180. Then there was that 23 over from Tom Curran. 200s on.
Well, interestingly, the average score for international T20s on this ground is 153. So they're already well past it and still with the foot on the gas. Well, 8 runs from the over so far. Last 3 deliveries even tight. Tom Banton will be liking the look of this wicket. First of all, onto the bat. He'll be joined by Bairstow shortly, the two of them. An opportunity to impress. Well, he's got it into the gap, enough to pick up 2. From the over so far, they'll still be looking to go large. Jason Roy, of course, injured and out of this with a side strain, will be keen to get back in. Butler will be available as well. Cleaning up the ball slightly. A conversation with the umpire. The last ball of his spell. Plenty of bowling options. Brown, maybe Willie. Well, he's looking for the boundary, and wow, good effort there from Morgan. He'll feel disappointed.
Bas milao, stop. #506# for Jazz Weekly Supermax. Super nahi, to 4G nahi. Pakistan's #1 network. दुनिया को बता दो।
सिंधी बिरयानी, बलोची सब्जी, चिकन छोले, K&N's Bakery, oven fresh goodness.
क्या ये दाग रगड़े बिना निकलेंगे? तो हो जाए मुकाबला रगड़ा वर्सेस नया एरियल तगड़ा।
नया और पहले से बेहतर एरियल जिसका डबल एक्शन फॉर्मूला करे गहराई से सफाई सिर्फ एक धुलाई में।
Going to be looking desperately to stem the flow. Just feel that the bowlers haven't quite executed their variations. They have the skills in the...
Well, we talked about that 200. There's every chance. And Hafiz is on strike.
Amount of strike. And the near LBW shout, which ended up tailing down. A chance now to free up. Just 5 deliveries left. Well, he's gone across the stumps. Has he found the gap? They're looking for 2. Does the whole.
Call me old-fashioned, but I do like a good throw. That was fantastic. On the boundary, on the run, take aim, fire. It's a long way. Straight to Bairstow.
Oh, loose one. Down the leg side. Excellent bit of fielding there. Saw for a no ball. David Mills doesn't signal.
And again, it's one of these deliveries, you know what they're trying to do. Finishes up at a full toss, 192. Rashid drops back to fine leg.
Or on the leg. Low to do with that. He's dived around the last couple of deliveries.
Just 27 dot balls in the innings. Just telling you, this is a super pitch.
Well, he's got a little bit of width, but the skew this final over.
बड़ी तेजी से बनाए दाग भी निकलेंगे तेजी से। नया सर्फ एक्सेल 100% मुश्किल दाग निकाले ज्यादा तेज। सर्फ एक्सेल।
पिछले 50 सालों की तरह हम ऐसी ही खुशियां बांटते रहेंगे। पीक फ्रेंड्स, स्प्रेड द जॉय।
गार्नियर नॉकआउट। नया गार्नियर मैन एक्नो फाइट।
गिरना अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते, इसलिए नए सर्विस टायर्स बनते हैं यूरोपियन
Well, Ittaka Ahmed looked to pierce the field, but in the end, straight to the fielder. So this is a big score, 195.
टीना जी नहीं, तुम्हारे दोस्त होंगे नहीं, सोचा मैं ही कंपनी दे दूं। 100 दोस्त तो मैं अब यूं ही बना लूंगी।
तो फिर चलती रहे, तुम, मैं और एक कप चाय। टपाल दानेदार।
Introducing Peak Free's Choco Lava.
ज़्यादा chips और ज़्यादा thrill.
Peak Free's Choco Lava.
Well, a bit of pongo for England bowlers there. And they're going to be 9.8 runs and over.